Man, I'm bored. I wonder if there's anything on TV.
You at work?
Nigga don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that OPE-ass haircut, you'd get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Denise will call your job as if she stops fucking with that brain surgeon or lawyer she fucking with. Nigga, haha.
What? Man, GTA 6 is looking fire, and welcome back to Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Last time, we cleared out rock bottom of all its goodies, and now, why don't we take a swing on over to the Mermalair. The Mermalair requires no golden spatulas to get into, so if you went into this section of Bikini Bottom straight from the Robo-Sandy boss fight, with only 15 spatulas in tow, this would be the only area you could access. Alright, and we are just thrown right into the Mermalair. Fun little bit of trivia. Jellyfish Fields is the only free area of the different hub sections of Bikini Bottom that actually uses a taxi stand to get to. The other ones have unique little cutscenes like this.
Evil!
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Ah!
You shouldn't sneak up on Mermaid Man like that. His heart's not so good. Come to think of it, nothing on him is that good anymore.
Sorry, Mermaid Man. It's just that I'm always so excited to see you two. Standing in your awesome presence gives me the chills of justice. See? I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my...
All right, kid, knock it off. Just tell us what you want.
Well, I really want a new pair of sunglasses. Patrick sat on my old ones.
That's not what I meant.
Actually, it's a good thing you showed up, young sponge of goodness.
It is?
It is?
Yes! A bunch of evil robots have taken over the Mermalair security system. It's up to you to shut it down and stop them!
Well, why him? We're perfectly capable superheroes.
Because it's Thursday and we have a whole bunch of doctor's appointments.
Ah, fish sticks. I forgot.
Go talk to the Mermalair computer in the next room. She'll tell you what to do.
I accept this awesome responsibility, Mermaid Man. You won't be disappointed. Shamed, maybe, but not disappointed.
To the doctor's office! Away!
That was a good line from SpongeBob there. Shame, maybe? Shame, maybe. Disappointed? No. Don't step on the red squares of the disco floor. And yes, the red squares will hurt you if you happen to step on them. Here we've got some little tutorial demonstrations for our bubble bowl. If we haven't played around with it too much, you can send it off of ramps here and into things like Duplicatrons in the distance. Destroy that one and get a purple shiny object. Very nice, very nice. Every little bit of shiny objects counts. We have to spend quite a lot on Mr. Crab because, you know, he's cheap. These poles are power generators. Don't touch them, or the energy beam. And yes, if you walk into the electricity flowing between there, you will find yourself in quite a bit of pain. This robot is named Arf. Use the Bubble Bowl to defeat him. You don't strictly have to use the Bubble Bowl to defeat him, but it is the safest way to actually damage him from this position right here. This is one of the few enemies that is not immediately destroyed by the Bubble Bowl. Now, at this point, it's actually pretty difficult to hit him with the Bubble Bowl since you have to get so close to him, so now we just jump up and give him a good old whack, like anything else we'd fight. I don't really care that I got hit by the little dog bots there. Here we've got a bunch of robots lined up to... Nope, could not get a combo going there. Oh well. Was still able to manage to get some combos on Tiki's there, you may have noticed a bungee hook in the distance, and we've got this little rotating thing here. You can use the bubble bowl to turn the paddle wheels. Bowl one side of this paddle wheel to make it turn. We want to turn this one to the right a whole bunch of times, or rather, the bridge, we want to make it go to the right all the time. The paddle wheels can be a little bit finicky. Alright, so apparently, gotta hit it from this side specifically. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of failing my physics knowledge here. It's okay, we just gotta turn this one to the right a whole bunch of times. And once we've turned it over enough, we can get over to this bungee hook. You actually don't need to take this bungee hook. You can jump down this little funnel and get the sock that way, and you'll just respawn after you grab it, but why don't we do it the proper way? Now let's actually turn it to the left. Sorry, I'm a little out of it when recording this, so my logical thinking is probably not what it could be. And now we've completed the path. Heading over this way, we've got a couple of unique switches to hit here. These switches are kind of buried into the walls here. Cannot just bubble spin into them, even though it looks like we could. Hit this one with the bubble bowl, and hey, it's the invisible Boltmobile, made visible for just a fleeting moment. The bubble bowl can also be used to press buttons. Usually, you'll just be using it to hit ones from a distance, but in this case, these ones, like I said, they're indented into the wall a little bit. You do need to actually use the bubble bowl to hit them at all. Do not be fooled by the fact that it looks like you could visually just hit them with your bubble spin. Here we've got our first golden spatula of the area, nice and easy, out in the open for us, just reached the end of the area. Why don't we hit that box there just to set up the checkpoint system, but it isn't super necessary to do so since we won't really be coming back this way. Let's head into the Mermalair main chamber. Boy, my lingual skills are on point today.
The Mermalair, secret fortress of the wrinkly superheroes Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Squidward, am I happy to see you? And not just the kind of happy you feel in the front of your knees, but the kind of happy you feel in the back of your elbow. Oh, you'll never believe what's been happening.
Yeah, I've already been briefed by the geriatric duo. Those two old coots sent me in to get updated with the Mermalair computer. But since you're here now, I'll let you do it. It's right over there. Oh, look at this place. I mean, please. Would it kill them to lay down a few throw rugs? And all this wasted space? How did those two old fogies make all this?
Oh, that's easy. In episode 27, the Mermalair is invaded by the digging monsters of Bermuda, and they...
Never mind.
Not exactly sure why they got Squidward to help out at the Mermalair, but whatever, we're probably not supposed to think too hard about it. Anything that seems a little silly in SpongeBob, that is probably the logic you're expected to approach it with, because this is a cartoon for children, and a fairly comedic one at that. Now, we've got a variety of switches across various levels of the main section of the Mermalair to hit. We have to hit them with the bubble bowl. As you can see, we're rotating a little, so it is a little tricky to line those shots up. Over here, we've got the bus stop to switch over to Patrick. And Patrick, this brief section of the level that we're coming up to, this is the only thing he has to do in this level.
I've got a job for somebody who can throw things.
Leave it to us. I'm great at throwing things.
All you have to do is pick up a throw fruit and throw it into each of those funnel machines.
Throw
No, throw the throw fruit.
Throw the tofu.
You might want to be quick about it. I tend to explode. I mean, they tend to explode.
Glad to see I'm not the only one who has trouble saying that, but we will pick up the throw fruit and make our way towards the buttons that we need to hit. As you can see, there are various obstacles in our way to these switches, but it is no problem. That first one, very easy, just move away from the thing that is being shot at you. This one is a little bit trickier. The way I like to approach it is to throw the throw fruit onto that platform right there, quickly make it to the center, and then throw it over. Whoop, ooh. Yeah, that one, a little bit tricky. Uh-oh. As you can see, once the throw fruit is about to expire, it just starts turning black and flashing. We were just barely able to make that one. Yeah, they do not last very long at all. We've got one more switch to hit, And to hit that one, we have to make it across the disco squares. Hopefully I didn't throw it too early there. Come on. Ooh. Come on. No! Alright. Try that again. Taking some damage here. Will this be the death of Patrick? He'll be fine. Don't worry. Might have wanted to have thrown that from a little further back. Okay, come on. We can make it. Come on. Ooh, whoa, no! Hold on. Alright, that took a little longer than I care to admit, but it's okay. It only took me like 4 or 5 tries. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little out of it when I'm recording this, so these simple tasks might be too much for a simple man like me.
You did it! Now I can get some sleep.
Well, that was nice and easy. Let's get this golden spatula here. But of course, you probably noticed the clam over there. That is in need of some shiny objects, and we have more than a couple to spare. So why don't we spare some shiny objects to this, get a Patrick Teeter-Totter that will allow us to ascend to new heights within the Mermalair. Just gotta get onto it first and toss the throw fruit. There we go. I'm slowly getting it. Hey, it's Barnacle Boy.
Hey, I know you. You're that guy.
We're gonna need a lot more power to activate the hydroacoustic Doppler modulator. Do you think you can handle this?
I can see Squidward's house from up here. And he's not wearing any pants. Oh wait, he never wears pants.
Now listen up. There are 8 cylinders over there. If you throw something at the cylinders, it'll turn around to the power side. Turn all 8 cylinders around to the power side and I'll give you a reward.
Sorry, what was that? I was watching Squidward.
Just start turning those cylinders.
Alright, so we've got a little puzzle over here, also a switch that we need to hit, so just hit that right now. As you can see, we've got 4 switches we need to hit for the level. That is the first one we can come across. This puzzle, you can actually just belly flop onto the cylinders in order to start turning them. And this one actually has a very simple solution. You just want to, you want to turn left as soon as you enter this area, and then just start hitting them in order to start flipping them all. You do it this way, and you will get the solution every single time. Here we go, hit this last one, and... there we go, nice and simple. Barnacle Boy, give me the reward.
Ah, well done. Now there's enough power.
What do you need all that power for?
Why, my foot bath, of course. Here, have a golden spatula.
Haha, you see, the running joke with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy is that they are old and they do gross old people things. But that's neither here nor there. We've gotten another golden spatula. Boy, we gotten just 2 in very short order. With that taken care of, we want to slow down as we are coming off the slide there, because that will allow us to get that sock. Very nice, very nice. Conveniently, the Mermalair has exactly 4 socks, and we had 6 entering it, so once we are done with this, we will have another set of socks to give to Patrick, as well as the correct number to avoid any problems should I get the spatula glitch again. Man, that glitch is just gonna make me paranoid for the rest of the playthrough. I can't believe that happened. I've never had that happen before, I swear. If I can find the right way to turn this paddle. Sometimes the paddle wheels do not exactly want to turn the way they're supposed to, and they will give you a hard time, like you just saw there. As you can see, there is another bus stop off in the distance. That one is just if you happen to make it to the next area as Patrick, and you of course need to be SpongeBob, because if you can see, there is the icon for wall jumping. Patrick can't do wall jumping. Alright, so the left wall jump has been activated. We just need to get the right wall jump activated, and then we will be able to move on. This guy is lined up for just a procession of bubble bowls here. 3 bubble bowls, and this ARF will be taken. I just gotta get the bubble bowl around the little doggies. Come on, oh man. Having a hard time getting the final hit there, but eventually I got it. You do want to be mindful of the little dogs that the ARF releases, because when they do explode, that explosion does have hit detection, so it can hurt you if it connects with you. Alright, we can probably presume that that final switch over there is the last one we need to hit to get the wall jump activated, and we would be correct in assuming that. This guy has annoyed me, so we're going to take him out, and we are going to take this slide. If you were not able to get the sock from the slide that you took as Patrick, you can use this one to get it. Also a nice purple shiny object along the slide, so pretty good that we got it, that went down it so we could get that. Again, we need every shiny object we can manage to find. Heading over this way, we've got a Duplicatatron, putting out a Chuck to try and cause us some problems. Fortunately, I was able to Matrix dodge that missile that the Chuck threw, so let's get this Duplicatatron taken out here. We do not need to use the bus station, we do not need to switch to Patrick. I do have to wonder why the Bikini Bottom public transit has direct access to the Mermalair, but again, that is something we are probably not meant to think that hard about. Get our golden spatula here. And hey, isn't that the Mermalair's computer? You know, we were told to check out the Mermalair's computer. Why don't we go up and give it a chat?
In order for me to regain control of the security system, you need to press all the override buttons spread throughout the Mermalair. The first one is here.
Press the buttons! Got it!
When you have pressed them all, you should return here to press the master shutdown button. You will be rewarded.
Return here! Got it!
Are you listening to me?
Listening! Got it!
Everybody loves it when Tom Kenny goes into the deep voice for SpongeBob. But yes, we have to hit the 4 override buttons for the Mermalair's computer. The first one, of course, was by Barnacle Boy and his cylinders. Now we can make our way through the rest of the Mermalair. We've got 2 more buttons to hit with the one that we just hit by the Mermalair's security computer. What is over this way? Press the Master Shutdown button to lower the bridges to the Villain Containment System area. What could possibly await us in the Villain Containment System area? I wonder. Well, that's neither here nor there. We've got more sections of the Mermalair to explore.
Gary, I see you've made your way down to the deepest recesses of the Mermalair. Meow. Oh, you took the elevator. So, how do I get to the top of this room? Meow. You're right. I bet those tunnels will take me up to the top. Good thinking, Gary.
Gary is so on the ball and so knowledgeable. He's just got everything on lock. Why can't we get Gary to take care of the robot problem? I feel like he'd have it solved yesterday. And but his solution to solving the robot problem is he'd simply not wish for robots like SpongeBob and Patrick did. That's totally what caused the robot invasion, right? Yeah, whatever. Now, we just have to make our way through this section of the Mermalair, making it through the tunnels, tons of disco floors. I've got the brightness settings on my TV a little too high, so these things are kind of blinding me with the 6th generation equivalent of bloom that they have. Was it bloom that was used in the 6th gen? What was the preferred lighting system in that? I'm just thinking about all the 7th generation games, particularly ones for the Xbox 360, but also games like Twilight Princess for GameCube and Wii that had excessive amounts of bloom. So much. There's not really too much to say about this section. You're just going along, getting over the disco floors, waiting for them to go clear so that you can jump and hopefully not get hurt in the process, hopefully get this purple shiny object in the process, and hopefully not get shot with tartar sauce in the process. There we go. Yeah, not every level is going to have enthralling commentary from me, so I'll have a tendency to wander about, or not wander about, but ramble about whatever happens to be on my mind at that particular moment, whatever catches my notice. Alright, we're almost through here, don't worry. The level will get, well, not necessarily a lot more interesting, but shall we say a lot more infamous once we make it into the next section. We're almost there. We've got another ARF over here, so let's start throwing bubble bowls at him. And for this last hit, we'll just go in for a bubble spin. We've got another Cache Gate Clam here. Let's feed it the shiny objects that it needs. Before going onto that platform over there, you do want to hit this box so you have that checkpoint set. Hit the override switch so that we have that taken care of. And of course, grab this golden spatula. We're just getting so many in such quick succession here. The Mermalair is a nice and quick level up until this point. We are about to see one of the most infamous golden spatulas coming up. This does not lead to a golden spatula. This is just an optional platforming challenge to get to another sock. If you are interested in 100%ing the game, you do of course need to get all of the socks. Okay. Want to be careful. The hitboxes on those orbs is a lot bigger than it looks. Now that we've gotten the sock, we can just jump back down to the start of the area. Because we hit the box at the other end, we can use this one to teleport back to the end of the level. Easy peasy. Does not take too much effort to get back here. Nice quick shortcut. Another option you have is just go into the next area and set the golden spatula objective. You can teleport to that if you happen to fall. Heading into this area over there. Why, is that Mr. Krabs I see? Let's go see what he's got to say.
Look, boy! There's gold under that glass! Gold, I say! My eyes are getting sweaty just looking at it! All you have to do is get that great big ball into that there cup.
How do I get the ball rolling, Mr. Krabs?
You start the process by bubble bowling up this ramp to hit that button. Good luck, SpongeBob. My wallet's counting on you.
And this is one of the most infamous golden spatulas in the game, and the first one that the average player of this game usually skips if they are not going for 100% completion, and even if they are, most people come back for this one later. I am probably going to screw this up several times, and there's probably going to be several cuts until I can actually get this done properly. I'm just doing some setup here. One thing that we want to take care of before going forward with this is the last sock of the level is on this little board here. Let's grab this. Ooh, oh no! Already off to a great start. I just fell to my death and we haven't even started the puzzle yet. I do want to go back and hit that switch again. You may notice the mallet going along the track there. If we hit that switch, it will raise up and will not be a problem for us once we get the giant ball to this stage of the track. As you can imagine, this is a multi-step puzzle that involves hitting various things to get the ball rolling along the track. It is not one clean thing. The ball will not go on its own. You do have to set up the track properly and with proper timing in order to get the ball over to where it needs to go. I just realized I forgot to get the purple shiny object up in the ball dispenser, but that is okay. It's not a big deal. Hitting the ball to release, well, hitting the switch to release the ball. Ah, we already have problems here. Yeah, this is another case where sometimes the paddle wheel just does not want to work for you. Let's try turning it before we get the ball going. Oh my goodness. Usually does not give me this much trouble. Why? Oh no. There we go. Very picky about where you have to hit in order to get it set up. With that taken care of, we want to just make sure it doesn't flip back. Alright, the ball will be making it. Next, we want to bubble bowl into this little spoon here. At this point, we do not want to hit the next switch too early. The next switch, we need to stand on this pressure plate. Oh, my camera got turned around. We need to step on this pressure plate, and
Pushing a single button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
with proper timing, we want to hit the switch as the ball is getting close to that little wheel over there. If we hit it too early, the wheel will flip back and we will not be able to get the ball onto the next section of the track. Next, we want to stand on this pressure plate, get the ball moving again, and here's where it gets tricky. So far up to this point, it's pretty easy. Now we've got, oh no. Okay. Now we gotta be quick about it. Come on, come on. Oh, no! Oh, so close. I was like, am I gonna get this on the first try? Alright, let's try that again. Oh, are you joking me? What the heck? Are you... Why? Okay, finally got it in. That was the fourth try there. Fourth try that wasn't related to me instantly failing. You have to quickly hit that switch in the windmill. If you take too long, the ball will sink too much and will drop out of the tube. I have to say, the failures I was getting on this were kind of unique. Usually when I screw this puzzle up, it's the same way most people do. They tilt the board too far to the right and send the ball off of the side over here, or they try tipping it back too early and sending it into this hole. I've never had it where I managed to get it to the tube and then it rolls off the rim, so hey, exciting new things for the Let's Play, but hey, completing that spatula in just 4 tries, that is pretty good. A lot of people, well, quite a few people have never been able to clear that one because of the awful physics on that board.
Well done, SpongeBob. Now, how's about giving old Mr. Krabs that shiny gold? I'll give you promotion.
A promotion?
Sure. You'll get a whole extra 10 seconds added to your break time.
Woo! 20-second break! Do I dare? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Krabs. As enticing as that sounds, I can't give this to you. I need every golden spatula I can get.
I understand, boy. I'll just dock 30 seconds from your break time instead.
Whoa! That means I have a negative 20-second break. Thanks, Mr. Krabs.
Haha, worker abuse. But that's neither here nor there. After that, all that effort, we're not gonna give up the golden spatula to Mr. Krabs. We'll have shiny objects for you later, Mr. Krabs. Do not worry. Now, once that is completed, this, toll booth, well, it's not toll booth, this barricade leads back to the Mermalair main chamber and actually dumps us right in front of the main computer.
I have regained control of the security system. Here is the reward I promised you. You have pressed all the security buttons. Now press the master shutdown button.
Alright, so another golden spatula. You get them fast in this level. If you're able to complete that ball puzzle, you get these if you're able to complete that ball puzzle really quickly, you're just getting spatulas at a rapid-fire pace all throughout the level. But hitting the main shutdown button over there opens up the path to the villain containment system. I wonder what kind of fiendish villains await us within the villain containment system. Well, I'm not going to keep you waiting. We're just going to immediately make our way over to it. Let's hop on the bridge and start walking over and enter the villain containment system.
Well, the security system has been shut down, and we got a good checkup.
Hooray for justice in all its multi-splendor glory!
Yeah, well, Justice Boy, you also cut the power to the Mermalair's VCS. That's Villain Containment System.
Is that bad?
Does Mermaid Man smell like sour milk?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Oh, no. It looks like one of the villains is broken free.
What's that? An evildoer on the loose? Who is it? Man Ray? The atomic flounder? The dirty bubble?
No, worse than that. He's your archenemy. Prawn.
Prawn!
Did someone call? Oh, I thought maybe I was looking at superheroes. But now I see it's just a couple of pieces of gnarled driftwood.
Prawn! I'll never forgive you, you madman!
What did Prawn do?
The worst thing you can imagine. He put all of Mermaid Man's white clothes in the washer with a red sock.
Everything I own turned pink! Pink!
How horrible!
Personally, I thought pink made you very pretty.
Really?
Sure, pretty stupid. Yikes. What is that yellow thing? Some kind of mold?
I'm not mold, I'm a sponge. There's a cellular difference. A cellular difference!
Yeah, thanks for the lesson, Dr. Science. See you later, Pinky.
By the 7 seas, Prawn, I shall not rest until you are captured. But first, I shall have to change from my secret identity into Mermaid Man.
You don't have a secret identity, you old coot. Maybe you better take care of Prawn while I take care of this.
I shall avenge you, Mermaid Man.
So hey, we get a Mermaid Man villain exclusive for this game, Prawn. You know, I've always heard about that thing, like putting a red piece of clothing in with a white clothing, you know, it'll bleed and make turn white clothes pink. I've never seen that happen in real life. Do we just use better dyes in our clothing these days, or maybe washer settings aren't as extreme as they were in the past? Whatever the case, this is a very simple boss fight. We just have to let Prawn attack us, and when his sonic wave attack ends, the disco floor will become clear on certain sections, at which point we can just hit him with a bubble bowl. The fight gets a little more complicated as it goes on, as hammers start coming in. You want to pay close attention to the noises they make when they're winding up. That'll let you know you're about to walk into one that's going to attack you, and you just want to preemptively bubble spin it to get it out of the way. Eventually, the wave attack will catch up with you, so you will need to jump over it, but it doesn't run for too long. Say, like, what, 20-second cycles you have to dodge it for? I'm not actively counting the time. Just keep going, and usually after 2 jumps, it'll finish. Okay, doing good with the hammers. Getting a good amount of... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there, so got a whack for my efforts. There's plenty of spare underwear, and if you have the 5 pairs of underwear... Oh, no! Whoa! Well, that's a new one. I've never had that happen before. Okay, so does that restart the fight? Yes, hold on. Alright, here we go. Now we win the fight. The game's physics can be very weird sometimes.
No, not again. This is not fair. I got the frozen wedgie for this! Is this the end of Prawn?
Prawn is safely locked away again, thanks to you, Frankie.
My name's SpongeBob.
Here, I found this in my sock drawer, next to a bunch of pink socks. It's another golden spatula.
Thank you, Mermaid Man. I shall always live my life by your shining example. Let goodness and kindness...
Are you still here?
And as you'd expect, we get a golden spatula for our efforts in recapturing Prawn. How nice, how nice. And we have exactly 10 socks, so we're able to pick up a golden spatula from Patrick. Why don't we do so? Just warp over to Patrick real quick. Alright, Patrick, don't bug out on me. Not that it really matters, but, you know, I just dislike seeing it.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Every time, every time. And with that taken care of, let's go get some more money so that we can buy yet another golden spatula.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Again, I feel like we're always obligated to hear that. We don't need to hear Mr. Krabs' spiel, though. Let's just go buy a 5,000 shiny object golden spatula from him, and we will be rude, discourteous, and skip his text. Whoops. First, accept the offer to buy, then skip his text. I was so committed to being rude that I ended up causing problems for myself. And I think there's a valuable moral lesson to be taken away from that. I'm going to break these tikis to get some more shiny objects. There we go. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.